Hey, it's One Unique Writer, author, motivational writer, and blogger of OneUniqueWriter.com. Today, I am back to discuss step number 2 of how to jump out of fear and into faith. With step number 2 being you need to have, or you should have, I'll say, you should have a support system, a group of cheerleaders that can boost you up to do certain things, that can boost you to face your fears and to have faith and to be encouraged. So when I say you need to have these cheerleaders, I am talking about people who believe in you just like you believe in yourself. And although we do have to encourage ourselves, there will be a few moments when it will help to have someone else to encourage and believe in you other than yourself. And it doesn't take a group of people either. The confidence and support that one person can provide by believing in you, that one person alone can really gas you up and make you feel great and give you even more energy to keep pursuing your dreams. So just as having somebody to, just as having someone to believe in you can have a good positive effect and good positive benefits, of course, there's also the opposition. And contrary to having support to add to your energy, not having support at all, or being discouraged, having people with negative energy around you, it can have a negative effect on you as well. And it can pull whatever positive energy that you have down. So when it comes to negative people or people who don't understand your vision and your goals or the good things that you're trying to do in life, don't waste your time and energy trying to fit your big idea into a person's small mind. It's like being in a room with being in a room and everybody is in there having a good time, and then suddenly the energy shifts. And the reason it shifts is because somebody walked in who had some very off energy, somebody with some bad energy, and they changed the entire vibe in the room. And in that case, it seems that, being that the energy was already set at positive, and then somebody walked in with all that negative energy, it can be overbearing. And it seems, that it can sometimes overpower the positive energy. So with that being said, you trying to convince a negative person or a small mind of your big idea, your big bright idea, and to trying to convince them to have a positive perspective, don't waste your time about it. Don't even try tussling with it. You just have to, it's like my mother told me. She said to always be mindful of the company that I keep, because people will either pull me or I will pull them. And she wasn't lying. I had a friendship with this chick who was lazy, just telling the truth, being honest. She barely did anything. She basically sat around, her home all day. And of course, navigated the internet all day. However, she did have dreams and goals. So I called myself encouraging and motivating her to pursue her dreams. Fast forward to towards the end. By the end of the friendship, I had stopped working modeling gigs that I used to do. I slacked on my schoolwork. I was pursuing my second master's degree at the time. And I even started turning in my school assignments late. And on top of that, I was clubbing several nights a week, sometimes Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I started back drinking a whole lot and everything. So my goals and the path to the accomplishments that, the path that I was on, it started going down the drain. So, do you basically get my point? Like, you see what happened? I called myself, like I say, my mother said, either people will pull you or you will pull them. Something is going in one way up or the other. The positive person is going to become negative, or the negative person is going to become positive. But in a lot of cases, You just let the negative person be and let them find their own way. Drop a few wisdom nuggets and keep it moving. Don't overinvest in trying to get them to shift and change. But that's basically what happened with this situation. I caught myself coming in with the uplifting positive energy, trying to be a positive influence to this chick. And I ended up getting influenced and thrown off of my own path. And that's what happens when people aren't going in the same direction as you. You get led astray and off track. So don't worry if people don't have the same ambition as you or don't understand your dreams and the things that you are after. There is an easy way to deal with people who show you no love and support. You just don't include them in the process. Life can be hard enough. Who needs people around to discourage them from achieving dreams and believing in themselves? Okay, I'll tell you who doesn't. And that will be me. I don't. And you don't either. Okay. I had actually met a dude at one point. And when I started speaking life into him, he became extremely attentive. And it seemed that his environment wasn't occupied with any person of the sort, somebody that could keep him built up and encouraged. And we all need encouragement and motivation at some point. However, please be mindful that you may never get it. You may never get the encouragement and the motivation that you need from some people. As much as we want it, and as much as it seems that friends and family will or should encourage and motivate us, they rarely do, especially when they don't understand your vision. But you have to be okay with that and know that encouragement is something that you just may never get from certain people. And also recognition and props is something else you may never get from friends and family. You have to be okay with that as well, because if you aren't, then you'll always seek it from them. And when you don't get it, you'll become discouraged and possibly start to lose hope and belief in yourself and your dreams. So in conclusion of step number 2, I want you to meditate on your relationships and make a list of people that you can truly count on to be your cheerleaders and your support system. Do not write down any person's name that you are unsure of or anybody who is sometimes okay. And maybe I can count on this person for this and that. This list needs to be a list of certainty, because you can't keep being around people who can't help you propel to your next level in life. If these people can't help you level up, it is what it is. I mean, how bad do you really want to learn and grow and progress in life? And besides, the people we most closely affiliate ourselves and spend the most time with, we are likely to become just like them. So think about your intimate circle. Are these people that you want to mirror? And of course, we're all still growing and everybody has room for improvement. However, some people are moving at much slower paces than necessary. Okay. It's likened to paint. Wet paint is still changing. It's settling and trying to take form and dry. But if you rub against wet paint on a wall, that paint is now showing all over you. You've made an impact, a smudge on it, in it, and it has made an impact on you. Both are rubbing off on each other. So back to this list that I want you to create. If your piece of paper is empty, I want you to take a moment to figure out the type of people that you need in your life and make a list of those characteristics and personality traits. And the reason I want you to write it down is because something happens when you write the vision and you make it plain. There's a plethora of things that I've written down and had actually forgotten about them until one day I would go back, because I write everything down. I have all sorts of journals or whatever. But then one day I would go back and review and see what I written down and realize that God blessed me with exactly what I'd written, even though I had forgotten all about it. Now, how awesome is that? So make your list and then pray to God and ask Him for those people. And when you're done with your list, then I want you to meet me at step number 3. Okay, so I will talk to you soon.